Alright, welcome back everybody. When we left off, we were looking for the last of the Chasson trail markings here in the Kakari Wilds to finish up Brother Rigby's quest, and we also still need to go find the Grey Warden trees. See if they're still in that lockbox. And at the end of the last one, I did locate the last of the trail markings. It's where I suspected it was, over here in a little darkened out area, the one little 2-foot spot that we hadn't actually explored, and there it is. Alright, so up here and grab it. We could have had this a long time ago, actually, but my bad. Anyway, and once we do this, the quest should update, and we should be able to go back to the stash and grab our stuff. Yep. Here we go, Chasson trail signs. Alright, so we go back to this log that wasn't active before. Now we can go ahead and grab all this good stuff. Helmets and weapons and armor and gems and all that good stuff. Alright. And that's pretty much it. I think we're done with enemies in here, and that's all the quests that I know about. Got quite a bit done in the last video, and now it's just for us to go get these Grey Warden treaties. So, other than getting some vials of Darkspawn blood, which we got those pretty quickly. Darkspawn were all over us when we first got here. And other than that, this was our main objective. This was the site of that last big battle with a whole lot more Darkspawn than I actually remember being here before. Might want to look in the corners. You never know when there's an elf root or a death root or something growing that you can use or even sell later. Sometimes things are good to make when you have the materials for them, simply because you can sell them for a profit. Alright, see what we got. Notice there's a little X on the minimap up in there in the top right for this right here, but I've never found anything right here. I don't know why it's there. Maybe it's a DLC thing or something for later. It's nothing I've ever come across. Anyway. Alright, and there's our Warden's cache. Make sure there's nothing over here. It's like an invisible wall.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Love Morrigan.
You are the intruder here. I believe the first question is rightfully mine. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Love the way she talks.
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
Epic.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, dwarf. You have nothing to fear from any witch. Tell me your name, and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
Swamp etiquette.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Tell him, Morgan. Tell him.
'Twas my mother, in fact. There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Nice. Okay.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, damn it. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your dwarven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe? A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
Oh.
And why
duh.
not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Might as well continue to be polite, right?
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Alright. So anyway, we wind up back in the camp. Meet Morrigan and Flemeth. Key characters throughout the rest of the game. Pivotal characters. Much to do with those two, but for now, we're back here, and we grabbed our flour for the dog. Need to remember to turn that back in. We need to remember to get back to that merchant and grab another backpack also, because he will sell us another one for about half a gold.
You got your food and water. Now off with
Nothing else to say to the prisoner there. But we also have the key for the chest, and now the mage that was guarding the chest should
Sorry,
be gone.
miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
You know, that cop, FBI, CIA attitude you got there, it's really just not cutting it, man. Alright, so we can go find all these things. It's just a matter of remembering to turn all the stuff in. It sucks to leave Ostagar and find out that you forgot something and you can never go back for it. But notice this is a pretty good stash. Lots of stuff that even if you're not going to use it, you can sell it.
Done.
Alright, now I don't remember if there's any chests that spawn loot on your return. I don't think so. This is where we met Alistair the first time, up here. Okay, we cleared out that chest over there, so... Alright. All clear. Like I say, we won't get a chance to come back here again. Let me equip what I'm going to use. Looks good to me. I'll keep that Chassin flat blade for a future follower. You know, I might consider that barbarian mace if I was playing a warrior, especially if I was dual wielding. Let's let's compare these actually. Let's see. Okay. Looks like the flat blade is a little better. It's probably also a faster weapon on top of that, so. Alright, and I'll probably equip this. Nice. Put that in the stash. Give Alistair a bow, although, I don't know, his options to use him in a ranged deal is pretty seldom, if ever. I don't know. Go ahead and give it to him for now, though. Might be better off selling it, though, to be honest, but, whatever. Go ahead and give him that so he can look ridiculous, look like a reaver. I think all this armor I picked up, yeah, it's essentially the same stat-wise as what he's wearing. There's no difference. If there were some buffs on it, you know, some little perks or, you know, something to enhance its stats, that'd be one thing, but... Alright. Now, maybe if I give him some of the DLC items and give it to my other followers later, it'll stop trying to equip me with what it wants me to have. So I notice it's actually switching out my rings and stuff during loading screens, and you know, I mean, I've got that stuff on for a reason. Now, maybe if I just had one DLC item of each type, that'd be one thing. But if it's glitching, then I don't know what else it's affecting. I don't even know that it's actually doing what it's supposed to be doing, without actually going in and testing all the stats to see if it's actually doing its job. I don't know.
Some supplies, perhaps. Let me know what you'd like.
When something's buggy, it tends to just be buggy, so I don't know. I may wind up getting rid of all of it, which kind of sucks. That's the point I'm going to have to throw into strength. And it's one point I'm losing off all my stats. That was a cool ring. It gave, like, +1 to all your attributes. Strength being the key one, because that's a stat I didn't want to invest points into. I wanted to get all my free buffs from, like, the Fade, which we'll experience later at the Circle Tower and stuff, and not have to sink any of the points from my leveling into that. I'd like to invest just about everything into dexterity. Do as much damage. There used to be a bug with the consoles, where dexterity didn't buff your dagger damage for some reason, and so you would get your attack and your defense rating, but you would do really, really low damage. You'd think, wow, my dexterity's way up there, why are my daggers only doing like 20 damage? Well, that'd be why. Because it wasn't working. It literally actually wasn't working. Alright, let's go see about this dog over here.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope. Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Yeah, give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment.
Nice.
He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
How about some gold?
Payment? Isn't it worth something to save a valiant hound's life?
Sure it is. It helps if you have a sword.
I see. I have, well, 50 silver. That's my own purse, and nothing more. I hope it'll suffice. Now I must get onto the task of taking care of the poor fella. It'll take a day or two for him to recover, I think. Thank you.
And no, I am not callous, and no, in real life I wouldn't do that. Well, why not? It's a profit. Well, there's certain times where you don't take a profit for doing something nice. I'd never, ever ask for anything to help an animal. But in the game, there is no plot point I'm going to miss by accepting money or asking for it. It never hurts to ask. There are no bad consequences or any good thing that I'm not going to be able to run into later by doing so. So, it's all gain, no loss as far as money goes, and you need as much money as you can get in this game, actually.
What now?
Put this way, it may take you hours to just earn 50 or 100 gold, and one item can be 100 gold all by itself, and there may be, I don't know, 8 or 10 such items that you'll want for yourself and your party. And, yeah, you take advantage of any opportunity to get money in the game. Like I say, there's no plot points that are missed because of it. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. Alright, so we got our loot. got our extra backpack, all that good stuff. All right, and I think we are set to go talk to Duncan when we return. And on the next one, that is what we will do, and see where we go from there. All right, thanks for watching. If you want to catch the rest of this Let's Play, hit the top box. For all my videos, hit the bottom box. And if you want to subscribe, hit that button right there over my head. And please remember to comment, like, and share, and all that good stuff. Catch you later. Bye-bye.